Okay, so this one was a strengthen question. Do I love how you, this one especially, I loved how you read the stimulus. One question I had was whenever it said, um, yet under the proposal, what is this, an old proposal, or are we bringing in a new proposal here?
I thought it was a new proposal,
Excellent.
but I said it out loud and I corrected myself because I didn't want to put in words that the
Excellent. You did great. Yep. Nope. Because you kind of have to make that jump here. Like, hey, this is what happens, but under this new proposal, it's not a or sorry, I don't know these completely because I was like listening to you and not being
no, no,
completely
you're totally fine.
such wages in order to find. So even if constant, okay, excellent. And then I love how you were reading it and reading it at a good pace. But I don't think you have to highlight it on your test. But did you know what all of these? Like, did you really narrow in on the conclusion?
I tried to. Some of them were really obvious, and sometimes I had to read them over and over again, because the
This
stimuli were really wordy, but
was very
those were
wordy. So
the
the
obvious ones to me.
second one, especially when we get to these harder questions, I think this is where even once you read it and you understand it, really pointing out what the conclusion is can help you go faster in the answer choices because we're trying to strengthen. This is what we care about when we
Mhm,
strengthen it. And so, for example, this one you narrowed it down to A, and this one you actually did the best on, and it
mhm.
was let me see what level it was. It was a level 4 question, so great job. Um, you passed on C or on A, and you ended up picking C, which was the correct answer. Why, and your reasoning for crossing these off were all great. Why is C a better answer than A?
Sorry, let me read it again. Money stolen from a burglar should be given to the burglar's victims. The motive prompting an action determines whether or not that action is justified. I like C because it's more general than A is, and since the principal question, I do like to go as general as possible, as long as it still makes sense.
Okay, so I like to think of this as a strengthen question,
Mhm.
and I like C better because it's stronger. Um,
Okay.
A has the word should, and that doesn't matter. So I would have crossed this off. I would have left it open like you, because at least it's going the right direction. But
Mhm.
I would have, and you got through this pretty quickly. But see, if I would compare these two, I'd be like, oh, should's weak, wrong.
Okay.
If that's a little bit, is that helpful?
Yeah, the one other thing I remember from Loophole is Ellen saying that if something is kind of giving a judgment on what the author should do, like you should probably cross on it. Like you shouldn't give a judgment on what someone should be doing unless it like specifically says that in the stimulus.
Yes. Or everything else is so weak where this is like the best thing that we got. It's like
Mhm.
like it's very hard.
So it's like a red flag word, basically.
Yes. Well, on strong questions, but on
Okay.
weaker questions, like a necessary assumption or a must be true question, I
Mhm.
want something weak.
Okay.
So here, I know that it's a strengthen question. Strengthen questions, I want stronger wording.
Okay.
You handled it flawlessly. That's just an example